Hi everyone, welcome to Sale-A-Bration Sunday, and today we are working with Home to Roost. And where have I put my flyer? I do this every single week, come on, and I can never find it. Anyway, this week we are using Home to Roost, and you have got another cling set stamp, which is the new red rubber stamping. We are phasing out the wood. There's going to be no wood mount stamps in the new autumn-winter, the new annual catalogue coming June. There will be no wood stamps anymore. So they will all be cling mount. Clear mount, wood mount are gone, and it will be cling mount and photopolymer. That will be the two we'll be dealing with from now on. So we have got 4 sentiments on this. Enjoy the simple moments. Missing you. Thanks for your friendship, and just a note. We've got the grass or wheat, and then we've got our rooster. So this is a card I have prepped, and I have used the new stitched rectangles. And you get, let me think, because I can never remember how many's in this set. 13. You get 13. Some of them are nesting, and then you've got some which are for sentiments. So you get some really thin ones, which are perfect for what I'm doing today. So I am going to get on and I will show you the project that I have put together and how easy it is to make. Let me just stick these back in. And this is just how I store them, nice and simply. I put the circle tab topper punch, staple it onto the back of my envelope, and then when I'm flipping through, obviously this one doesn't close over because the dies are too large, but I can still see the name through it. So that's just how I work with them. There was another one out, I'm sure. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I did. That's the one I used for our sentiment. I'm going to pop that back in as well so I don't lose it. Right. So, as you can see, I have cut quite a few out with the stitched rectangles. And this one I am going to do in Daffodil Delight. I used Cherry Cobbler for this one, which matches with the colour in the rooster. Now, to colour the rooster, I will show you that. So I used a mix of colours. I have got light and dark Daffodil Delight, light and dark Real Red. I have got light Cajun Craze. I've got light and dark Crumb Cake, and I have got the bronze. And I really just used a mixture of them all to colour. So I went in with the light Real Red and used the top bullet end and just coloured the top part of the rooster. And then I coloured a little bit down the bottom just to add a little bit of colour. And then I'm going to add just a tiny wee flash in the tail end. Okay. Then I took my light Daffodil Delight and I came down into the crest of the bird, and I'm just going to add a little bit down here again. I'm going to go in with the dark real red, and it's the bullet end again, and I'm just going to darken up this bottom section and also this top part. Then I'm going in with the dark Daffodil Delight, and I'm just going to add in a bit more depth. It's some of this section here, and I'm just adding a tiny little bit onto the tail. Then I'm going in with Cajun Craze, and I'm using the bullet end, and this one I'm just adding more or less the blend between the Daffodil Delight and the crumb cake. I'm going to come down into the legs with this, and again into the tail. Remember, snap on your ends. So I'm going in with the brush end of the light crumb cake, and I'm just coming along, and it doesn't need to be perfect because I was fussy cutting it out anyway, so anything that's out with the lines is going to get chopped regardless. I'm just going to come in down here like that. Then I'm coming in with, oops, I think that was the dark one. So I will come in now with the bronze, and I'm just adding an extra bit of depth into the tail, just at the ends, and again just adding that wee extra bit of colour here and there, like so. In fact, I think I'll just come in like that a wee bit, so that yellow's just a tiny wee bit. And that's it. That's where Roosts are coloured and ready to be fussy cut out. I'm not going to do that on camera because I'll be here forever. But I have done a few prior to coming on. I thought I had another one. Yes, I do. It's up here. So they're ones I've done earlier. And then what I would do is use your bronze after you fussy cut it out. Use your brush end. I'm just going to grab a piece of scrap. And I'm just going to go over the base here, and then just go around the edges so you're not having that vanilla shown. So just make sure that your edges are going to be nice and dark. And this will just help make it look a little bit more professional because you won't have white ends showing. Put the lid back on that. Right, so we're ready to start putting it together. So I'm taking the grass stamp. I'm taking a piece of Very Vanilla that I have pre-cut, or did I? Yes, I did. I'm starting to second guess myself there. Right, so I'm using that one. Take my block, and this is block E, I believe. Yep. Take my black Memento ink and ink up my stamp. And we are going on here. One. Oops. 2. I think it was 3 times I've done it. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And 3. Like so. Grab my Stampin' Scrub. Put the lid back on my Memento so it doesn't dry up. Then I have got a layer of Daffodil Delight, and I've chopped these parts out because I wasn't sure what size I wanted to do this little panel behind. So I done 2 sizes just so that I could see the difference. So let's get our card base in and some Tombow. Oops. There we go. And I have chopped this just a bit shorter than an A6. It was an A6 size, but because I used the stitched rectangles, it was a little bit off, so I had to take a little bit off the end to make it work. Then we are putting on our stamped panel. Whoops, that was a bit of a mistake. Oops. Let me just straighten that up. There we go. And I've got a little bit of glue down there that I'm just going to have to get rid of with my eraser. I hope. Let me just make sure it still opens. Yep. There we go. Right, next up I want my yellow panel. So I'm using the narrow one. And I'm just gluing that straight down. And I want that around here. That looks, let me see. That's better. Then we have got our rooster, which we are going to pop up on dimensionals. So I've got big one there, small one up there, small one on the tail, I hope. I'm going to need to trim that. Like so. and then I want a little narrow bit for down the bottom. I'm just taking the sticky off both sides. Place that on there, and that should be plenty. Right, and we want a re-rooster just about here. Then I have got our sentiment, and we'll pop that up on dimensionals as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 in the middle. And then I am positioning that just onto the yellow banner so that it joins them, and that's it done. So we have got one done in the cherry cobbler and one in the daffodil delight. What one do you prefer? Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. You can earn the Sale-A-Bration stamp when you spend £45 or more in either catalogue, spring, summer or the annual. Completely up to you, and you can earn this as one of your free Sale-A-Bration items. There is a few that are running low. The organdy ribbon is now gone. It was a complete sale out. So grab everything while you can. There is a few more items being added in a fortnight. Middle of February there's another few items getting added, but it'll be while stocks last, so grab in quick. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday. Thanks for watching. Bye now.